How are you doing, everyone? It's me, TheDomotaku, and today I have bought more manga for my collection over there that I've made some space. I don't believe I've actually uploaded that video yet, so I actually need to do that. But I will upload that first, probably, hopefully. Then this one, because I'm adding to my collection, and you guys still see, I don't have my usual chair with me, because the chair's too big, unfortunately. This like space from here to here is really limited, so I can't really use my wheelchair anymore. I have to use this stool. Anyways, manga time. So today I have bought the RWBY Manga Anthology. Yes, I don't know if you can actually see this or not because the camera's facing my way. Yes, you can see this. This way. Yes. So then we got Volume 1, Red Like Roses, featuring RWBY. Volume 2, Mirror Mirror, featuring Weiss. Volume 3, From Shadows, featuring Blake, of course. And unfortunately, the fourth volume, I Burn, featuring Yang, does not come out until, I believe it's February of next year, from the time of this recording. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the complete collection, but close enough, close enough. So I'm just taking out the receipt real quick because we don't need those anymore. We don't need to know how much money I spent on all my books because they're all somewhat the same price. So anyways, the RWBY Manga Anthology. So why did I buy this series? Or yeah, why did I buy this series overall? At first, I kind of started off with RWBY because I saw that they had this book here. You can see this one. This is just RWBY. There's no second volume or first volume or anything like that. This is its own sort of thing. It's just based off the RWBY series. It doesn't really follow the anime per se. It does have some scenes or just some... Oh, it does actually look like it follows some of the trailers featuring the characters when they introduce them at the very first season of first volume. I think that's about it in manga form. And they have a few scenes where they're just together. I think in overall, this series is just like a thing for if you've seen the volume or if you want to read this to get into RWBY. That's what this is for, I guess. That's about it. Yeah, I mean it follows a lot of the stuff I've seen from the trailers and teasers. One of the most vivid scenes in this book is the yellow trailer back in the way when, which was a long time ago, when they featured Yang going into the club and then doing the fights. That was all the trailer stuff. Aside from that, they have some scenes about Blake, them in school with Team Juniper. So yeah, I bought this and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. I like RWBY, it's just cool to have this. And then I saw that they had these series, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm gonna have to start buying another series. But these series are actually really important, or really big, because for one, I'm assuming, from what I heard, right, they're called the official manga anthology, right, because they're supposedly canon. Now, quote me if I'm wrong, but anthology, if I had a thing real quick to Google what anthology means. Hey Siri, what does anthology mean?
A published collection of poems or other pieces of writing.
So it is a published writing. So essentially what I got from this, right, is that these are canon stories, I guess, to the RWBY thing, but then they're just never animated. And that is something I found very interesting because I picked up the first one, right? I started off with number 1 and I read through, and there's nothing at all from the anime or not the anime. Why did I say anime? From the series. People are gonna be really on edge, which is me calling this an anime, but you know what I mean, guys, as a series. Anyways, there's nothing here particularly from the series that I recall at all. So all this is original stuff, content, and stories and stuff like that. Now, interestingly enough, these books are very interesting in the way that they're drawn by multiple artists. So they have very different art styles for every different sort of stories that are in this thing. This thing could come with 10 stories, 5 stories, and they're all drawn by different people, which is really interesting because it just sort of fits with the story that they're telling, the short story that they're fitting in that chapter. And I really like it. And overall, you're just getting a lot of character development and a lot of character interaction between the whole Team RWBY and the whole cast of RWBY in these books, and I really enjoy it. And it's just something that you never seen through volumes 1 through 3, because after volume 3, shit goes down, and essentially I'm assuming this would take place within the the whole volumes 1 through 2 or 1 through 3 maybe when they're in the school. So of course in Red Like Roses Volume 1, there's a lot of interactions with Ruby, and she's the main focus of her stories and stuff like that. And second one, we have Weiss with Mirror, and you just have her as the main character, getting her development and stuff. Third one is Blake, and then fourth one will be Yang. And I don't know if they're gonna make any more afterwards. That'll be pretty interesting to see if they make one for Team Juniper, you know what I'm saying? But then so far, this is all just Team RWBY. And you have a lot of character interactions, a lot of character, just like things that, you know, like everyday life sort of thing that you don't ever see in the volumes and the series, which I really like, because if these things really did happen, then it's just like, oh, you know, you see them have fun and do normal stuff and other things, but you never got to see in anime again, in the series, because, you know, they're like, what, 10 to 12 episodes, you gotta focus on like the other important stuff. And that's what's really good about these series, because you can have all these other stories that you wanted to tell and all these interactions and scenarios that you couldn't put in the series, but you can put in here in the books that are really nice. So really enjoy these series. I will be planning to collect the fourth one. If there's a Juniper one, that's very debatable, but so far Red Like Roses, Mirror, and then From Shadows, pretty awesome. I really like it. So yeah, these are pretty awesome books, I must say. I'm gonna be reading them right now, or eventually afterwards, because I haven't actually read these. I've only got a glimpse of the first one, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I want to see what the second one's about. And I was like, oh, the second one's about Weiss. Like, oh man, there's some funny stuff in here. Third one's like with Blake, and I was like, oh man, there's some serious stuff in here. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. And let us go put these in the collection of my manga, because I need to actually reorganize that to fit these, because I kind of moved things around. So to the collection. Hello everyone, we're in the collection. Sorry it's like at a low angle, because this is like bed level for me, so all my books are like on this level. Anyway, so yes, if you don't remember, or if you didn't watch my previous video about my overall collection for like October or this year supposedly, I moved a lot of the books from here into this little drawer I have right here at the side of my bed, and it fits a lot of my manga, surprisingly. Unfortunately, I would really like to have a case or like a shelf in the future, but this will have to substitute because I was running out of space here, and I kind of put a lot of the books here, so this RWBY manga solo thing would go in here. And then for now, oh gosh, just slide that in there. And then the rest of these anthology mangas want to go here. Now, originally I set up my manga collection to be like this, so you have some books here in the middle, you can see somewhat. It's like the art books and the illustration books in the middle, and on the side here are the smaller ones. Now, I'm probably gonna rearrange this. I'm gonna put the art books and stuff on the right side, because they just take up way too space in the middle. So I'm gonna have to redo that. So let us do that super quick. Here's my Bloom Into You collection, which I'm loving so much in anime. And then there's a light here that's hella jank. Well, the light's still off the sticker. And then on the side right here on the right, you have my complete collection of Golden Time. I can pull it out really gently. Oh gosh. Yes. Alright, pull this out right here real quick. Because, okay, well, I need to move the manga in the middle to the right, or the illustration books to the right. Right, so I'm gonna put there. So, let's see if I can slide these to the right a bit without making some scratching noises. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, this is really bad. Okay, come on, roll that. Yes. Okay, yes, it is. Now, okay, I need something to put there. As a place, oh gosh. These books have to stay in the outside because they take up way too much space. I'll show you. Do you fit in the middle? Some books are overly sized in regular manga, like the RWBY series. So these ones are a bit. Oh, they're not a good fit. Okay, they're not a good fit. I need some regular sized manga to be here. Would Golden Time fit in the middle? It probably will. Gotta scoot you over towards the altar for a bit. Gotta put this right here. Slide it in the middle. Oh, I think it's gonna fit. Don't want to force it in, but something's blocking me against these ones. Okay, you know what? I don't want to like force. Oh, see. Okay, some mangas were being pushed around, but it looks like Golden Time will fit in the middle. Let's just do one at a time. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 9. Yes, perfect fits. Bloom Into You is actually the same size as that, so I get to put that right here, right next to it, in between. And then these guys they could sit here, I guess. Inside here, make sure that my, well, see, if I put it here, I guess this works too, because I just grab these things in this one. So then, the RWBY Manga Anthology should go right here. Oh, these are way smaller books than I thought. Unless it's just the books behind it. Oh, shit! Behind it. Oh, shit! Don't do that. Yes! Perfect. Something about this looks off just a bit. I think it's because I have too much manga right here. I need some like stuff here, but I could maybe like sort this out by series here. I don't. Hold on. Let me try this. No, that's not gonna work. Maybe I could fit like a series like this here. No, I can't do that either. Maybe I could fit something like this small here. No, I can't do that either. Oh well, my only issue or concern is once again running out of space, because the middle one can only hold the smaller volume mangas. The left one is the medium size. This one's the XL, large ones I like to call it. But yeah, that's the collection. Oh, you can't even see that. Let me move you up a bit. You can't see it at all. Maybe I should just do this at a lower angle. Hold on, let me raise the camera down a bit. This might have been the better option the first time. I don't think I want to do this. You got a better view, somewhat at a lower angle. Hello. But anyways, I'm just gonna bring the camera over here for now. So, straighten the camera. Okay, good. Yes. So we have here the TheDomotaku manga collection for now, and then the side is the smaller. Smaller. Freaking camera is not tightened. And then over here you have the other mangas in that drawer thing. But those are the main ones for now, collecting and stuff like that. And yeah, so see you guys next time when I buy manga. If you have any questions about any of the series I own, feel free to ask. Yeah, that's the manga collection for now. We'll see how the collection ends towards the end of the year. And yeah, look forward to all the other books I'm gonna buy and the other series I gotta start. See you guys later.